So left-hand voicings, particularly rootless left-hand voicings, which is what I'm going to be talking about today, you want to start them on either the third or the seventh of a chord, which essentially the third and the seventh is the chord tone of the chord. So the first position assumes a root position style, which is E, G, B, and D. This is the first chord of this song, Afternoon in Paris, which is what I'm working from. This would be the root of the chord, obviously. So it's basically just building it up in thirds in a root position, but we're just starting it on the chord tone. And then the second position will be from the seventh. It has all these chord tones that we just played, but I guess this is a different inversion. So it'll look like that. So it'll be, we're going to, now we have a 2-5 in the key of B flat minor, which is C minor 7 to F7. Here is the same chord position. So remember, these voicings we do from the third or from the seventh, which will be from here or here. So now in C minor, it'll be E flat, G, B flat, and D. Or the second position will be over here, B flat, D, E flat, G. This is the seventh, ninth, third, and the fifth. And you'll find that with the 2-5-1s, the only thing that goes down usually is the seventh. Because if I have C7 here and I go up to F7, I just slide the B flat down to the A, and I have myself a seventh chord. This is the third. This will be the 13th of F7. This is the flat 7, and this is the 9th of F7. Same thing here in this position. I just go down here. I go down by a half step on the 7th, and I have a F7 13 chord, which is pretty cool. Then the next chord will be B flat major. Same thing applies here. B flat would be the third, 5, 7, and 9, or this position 7, 3, 9, 3, and 5. So basically what we have now is this. Same thing here for B flat minor. I'm doing exactly the same thing. I could play it over here. So the main thing to remember is that when you build a left-hand voicing chord, you start from the 7th, from the 3rd, going up in a root position style, or from the 7th, playing the same chords, same notes, but in a sort of clustered inversion. And the two main tensions that always come up in rootless left-hand voicings is the 13th and the 9th. Those you will always see. You can always alter the 13th and the 9th. For instance, if I have the C minor 7th and I do this, I could flatten this 13th to be a flat 13 down, or over here. So just continuing the song, the next chord is B flat minor. Here, playing from the root, and I lower the 7th down to the 3rd of the 5-7 chord, or the dominant chord, landing on the 1, building a chord here on the 7th, or we can build from the 3rd. Okay. Then it goes back to 2, 5, 1, 6. Now for this 6 chord, I'm making it a secondary dominant chord, which will be A7. Now for a secondary dominant chord, it's best to lower the 13th down to a flat 13. You'll see it sounds much better than playing it like that, but it's definitely up to you if you'd like. So we have